Thank you for joining us on this channel today. In the news, leaked memos exposes Tinubu's ploy to deploy ex-governor to stop Buhari's men defection. Remember to like our channel, make sure you thumbs up, and also please subscribe and share. In our news today, as preparation for the 2027 presidential election intensify, reports indicate that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's camp is urgently working to prevent key members of the All Progressive Congress (APC), particularly from the Congress for Progressive Change (CPC) bloc, from defecting to the Social Democratic Party (SDP). A leaked memo has revealed that President Tinubu is considering enlisting former Nasarawa State Governor Senator Tanko Almakura, a close ally to former President Muhammadu Buhari, to convince the CPC bloc to remain within the APC. Almakura is reportedly being offered a potential APC national chairmanship role as part of efforts to secure Buhari's intervention and rally his loyalists to stay in the party. According to Vanguard, sources indicate that Almakura has planned a press conference for Monday, during which he is expected to announce Buhari's alleged support for keeping his political base within the APC. This development comes amidst rising concern within the ruling party as several prominent figures, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, ex-Kaduna State Governor Nasiru El-Rufai, former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal, and ex-Imo State Governor Achike Udenwa, are reportedly exploring other political platforms ahead of the 2027 election. Many of them cite dissatisfaction with Tinubu's leadership as a driving factor behind their discontent. The leaked memo has shed light on the growing internal divisions within the APC, prompting questions about the party's unity and future in the lead-up to the next election cycle. Efforts by the Progressive Governors Forum APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje and the party's National Working Committee (NWC) to involve former President Buhari have reached a fever pitch. Just last week, a delegation of APC governors led by Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, who also chairs the Progressive Governors Forum, visited Buhari in Kaduna to urge him to intervene and prevent further defections. Notably, Nasiru El-Rufai has publicly proclaimed to have received Buhari's blessings to leave the APC. Several former ministers from Buhari's administration are also reportedly finalizing plans to join the SDP in large numbers, with many defections already occurring in Buhari's home state of Katsina. APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje and members of the National Working Committee met with Buhari just hours after opposition leaders including Atiku Abubakar, El-Rufai, Tambuwal, and former Minister Issa Pantami held talks with the former president. The CPC bloc, which includes key figures like former Attorney General Abubakar Malami, former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy Issa Pantami, and ex-Minister of State Education Chukwuemeka Nwajiuba, is reportedly disillusioned with the Tinubu administration, fueling speculation of an impending wave of defections. A large-scale defection from this influential bloc could severely impact the APC's chances in the 2027 election, further complicating the party's prospects and casting doubts on its political dominance moving forward. The situation in the APC is growing little by little. As the tension is what I'm referring to, looking at the singular fact that the North seems to be dissatisfied about this administration. We've been hearing from different quarters about being biased from the appointments that Tinubu is making, and also the fact that El-Rufai was disqualified from being a ministerial nominee during the time we went to the assembly when he was nominated, but he was disqualified, and also so many other things like the personal political ambition of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. With all this coming together, believing that they are not getting in more things into the North, for example, the Northerners. But for those who are in the South, probably maybe they are in opposition and looking at so many things that it seems to be going on. The ones in Rivers State, one in Edo State that just recently ended because of the tribunal declaration. A lot of different reasons for dissatisfaction within the APC and the administration administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is what is trying to fuel the ember of defection. And this time around, it is the CPC bloc in the APC, remembering that the APC is as an amalgamation of different political parties. The APC, the new PDP, the ACN then, the new PDP, the CPC, and I think some others too that came together to form the All Progressive Congress that eventually brought Buhari into power in 2015. And at this point in time, it seems as if one of the bloc, which is the Congress for Progressive Change, that is headed by former President Muhammadu Buhari, is planning a mass defection to leave the APC and probably join the SDP. There have been plans and intrigues, going on, and we don't know exactly where they want to go to. But then the APC too seems not to be sitting down. I think that is why the president has decided to write a memo, and in order for Anal Makura, that's the former governor of Nasarawa State, to work on that CPC block, since it might probably be from that CPC block, and also a loyalist to the leader of the CPC block, which is former President Muhammadu Buhari. He wants him to speak to Buhari so that himself and his own supporters can stay within the APC, knowing fully well that sometimes ago the former Kaduna State Governor, Mr. Nasiru El-Rufai, had publicly announced that he is no more in APC, he has gone to SDP, and that he got the blessing of his leader, that's the president, the former president Muhammadu Buhari, who happened to be the head of the CPC bloc, that he has gotten his blessing to leave APC. And that at least ginger some swagger in some of other politicians within the APC, probably that are fed up with, that couldn't really come out to see, but now they have something to rely on in order for them also to move forward. And since we are getting towards 2027 election, I think this set of politicians are thinking and planning of changing power, because they believe if they stay put in APC, it's going to be difficult for anybody to contest against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, knowing fully well that he might be interested in going for a second term. And if that is the case, the best way for them to find a place of actualization of their own vision is to step out of the APC and form a strong coalition that will serve as an opposition to unseat the president even in 2027. And that is what is bringing about this issue. And then the APC doesn't want to leave any stone unturned. That's how they are moving to make sure that the core sheet that the CPC bloc remain within the APC. We still keep our fingers crossed to know the body language of Buhari and the others. Remember to subscribe. Make sure you share. Thank you.